You know, in a town as beautiful, quiet, and isolated as this one, you have to wonder, where does everybody poop? Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made it here to Pacific Log Town and explored the place a little bit, and we heard from a guy up here in this house that he heard stories as a kid of legendary Pokemon that represented the powers of rock, ice, and steel hidden here in the Hoenn region. In this episode, we're going to fulfill his childhood dreams because we are going to be going after those Pokemon, because I have a dream of finding whatever legends these might be. I believe the stories I was told as a child, and I believe that they are out there somewhere. I believe that we can find them. So, off screen, I did a little bit of work. Like I said, you can find a Wailord on Route 129, and on Route 129, off screen, I did just that. So, our party has changed up a little bit. You see, we have our returning friend Blue here, but we also have the Chin, the Wailord, the Crimson Chin himself, and Jeffrey the Relicanth, and you're going to need both of these guys, and the reason we have Blue is because I gave her, I always forget the gender, man. But I gave her Dig, and you're going to need a digging Pokemon as well, and a diving Pokemon, of course, but if you don't have one, you can just teach that to your very own Chin, and you'll be able to get along just fine. Anyway, here we are on Route 132, and you have to come to the west of Pacific Log Town and move on from here in order to get to the area that we're trying to get to. But, oh my god, what a jerk move, game. Dump us off right in front of the fisherman. He's like, hey, look, I really caught a big one this time. Want to lose, you never know until you try. And we're fighting a fisherman, apparently. Absolutely awesome. And, oh god, I hope he's not one of those trainers that has, like, 10 Magikarps. Oh god, he is one of those trainers that has, like, 50 Magikarps. Oh my god, you are the worst, man. But yeah, the puzzle that we're going to be taking on in this video is quite a cryptic one. So make sure you have that Relicanth, make sure you have that Wailord, and make sure you have a digging Pokemon, because otherwise, you're going to be hurting. And figuring this stuff out when I was a child was pretty much absolutely impossible, and I have no idea how I did it, how I had the patience, or yeah, I probably just followed a guide or something. And that's actually definitely the case, because when I was a kid, I had this really crappy Prima strategy guide that told you nothing very useful about the game. It never taught me enough about how to catch a Feebas. It never taught me enough about how to get the Regis without pulling my hair out, but maybe that was just because I was young and dumb, which is a very, very distinct possibility. Anyway, Ronald, instead of having only Magikarp, I was going to say Feebas there, but no, he doesn't have rare Pokemon, he just has extremely powerful ones, and looks like our attack is just falling through the floor right now, so we're going to change out to Heretic and hit this guy with a couple strengths, but yeah, Ronald is full of Gyarados, and getting to the place that we're going to is also a little bit of a pain. It's not only cryptic what we have to do once we get there, but just getting there is a challenge. Man, this super frustrated me when I was a kid. I felt really, really important when I finally did it, because I was the only one in my entire school who knew how to do this by reading a strategy guide, but I didn't mention that to anybody. I was just, oh, I have the legendary Pokemon that you get by doing that ridiculous side quest, and no, I'm not going to change Pokemon. Get out of here, dude. I'm tired of your Gyarados. God, I know they're cool. I know they're giant snake things, and they're really interesting, but I don't want to have to deal with all the whiskers. I can't handle it right now. Come on, man. Let me go. Throw me a bone. Don't throw me a bone, because Bone Meringue would damage me a little bit, and I don't want my Heretic to get damaged, but oh my god, I have no idea what I'm saying. It's always these fights that are, like, really annoying in Pokemon games, though, and oh boy, another Gyarados is coming out. May as well throw out Swallowship. I don't know, change it up a little bit or something like that. This is annoying. In fact, I think I'm going to cut the rest of this battle out, because I'm pretty sure it's all Gyarados. I sank in defeat. And yeah, Ronald, you did. You should be ashamed of yourself, all those Gyarados, man. I think they were, like, EV trained differently or something, though, because that last one was taking strengths from my Heretic like a champ, although I don't even know if I got the, what am I trying to say here? I don't know if I got the Intimidate drop the first time Heretic was out there, but Heretic ended up dying to a Twister, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible Dragon-type move that nobody should know ever, but it happened, so sad day for him. Anyway, let's go ahead and surf on our dishwater, and there are a bunch of rapids on this route that you have to, not really avoid, but it can be kind of annoying going down this way, because, if you step onto the wrong bit of rapids, well, not really step onto it, but if you surf onto the wrong bit of rapids, you're not going to have a very good time, because you can't change your direction once you touch these things, and that's another one of the things that makes this side quest so terribly, terribly annoying. No, I went the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. God, we have to do it all over again. Okay, and it turns out you have to go, like, as low as possible to get to the right area here. The game's telling you to drop it low, girl, because otherwise you're gonna hit those rapids that you see right there and get blown away. And this kind of scares me, because the whole concept of the ocean sucking you away is totally terrifying. Do the currents carry you here, too? This must have been fated. Let's battle. No, they didn't carry me here, man. I'm on a very, very safe dishwater, thank you very much. I do not swim too far out in the ocean because that's super dangerous, and that's a huge, huge, huge fear of mine, just hearing about it. I've never even, like, swam in the ocean or anything like that, but just thinking about it gets me a little bit nervous because one moment you're there, the next moment you're gone, and oh god, the Chin is making his first appearance on screen, and god, that back sprite, man, all the detail, oh, it's absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and switch you out for our good friend Dishwater here so that she can have a little bit of time on screen. She hasn't had a whole lot of time recently. And there's Celio! Aw, Celio looks so, like, depressed in his sprite, man. I'm sorry. Do you want to hug Celio? I bet Celio would be a great hugger. I mean, look at all that blubber. Look at all that fluffiness. And look at that mustache. Man, not only is he a fluffy one, but he's got the stash going on, too. And from what I hear, he's single. Ladies, any takers? And I think I just surfed by accident. I meant to hit mud shot so that I can hit that Celio with a ground move, but you know what? I guess we're just going to have to go with a big wave on the ocean. You know what? Surf should do more damage if you're actually surfing in-game or something. Man, I petition Game Freak. Oh boy, we're going to take an ice ball to the face, and it's not going to do too much this turn, fortunately. So we can just mudshot this guy, and hopefully we should be good after this turn. And luckily, Celio is a really, really slow Pokemon, so even though Dishwater is not the fastest herself, she doesn't have anything to worry about. She can just mudshot him in the face, and his stash is going to sink. Not swim, but sink. And yeah, there we go. We defeated Franklin and Deborah. Oh my god. Ah, wonderful names there. Strong, too much so. I guess English is this guy's second language or something. Another loss. And no, I know, I'm kidding. That was probably grammatically correct, and I'm just dumb, but you know what? I'm going to point it out anyway. What do we have here? A max revive? Oh my god, the bag is full. What are we ever going to do? How sad. Actually, wait, we still have this X accuracy on blue, don't we? Wait, it is the X accuracy, right? Oh my god, it is. Thank you so much, Blue. You're just holding on to that thing like a little champ. I love you. So what do we want to do? I guess we can get rid of... We're probably actually never going to use a Dark-type move or anything, because I was going to put, like, Crunch on Glalie or something like that, but now that I've decided that I don't want Glalie, we can go ahead and, actually... Probably also never gonna get a Shoal Bell, so let's just throw away these shells. Who needs shells, man? To shell with them. Oh god, guys. I crack me up sometimes. What am I even doing with that ridiculous fake laugh? Either way, I think you can just go anywhere from here or something like that. Oh boy, I think I might have gone too low. Nope, okay, we are fine. It will always dump you in the same spot, but I believe if you come from the lower possible path there, you don't have to move at all. If you come from the higher, you have to move down one square, so I hope that I'm right. Yeah, it's really specific. You have to stand on, like, one of two tiles, and yes, I was right. You get to this deep spot in the sea. Here we use Dive, and Blue is taking us down, you cute little bugger, and we are once again underwater. And, by the way, to catch that Relicanth that I'm going to need here in just a moment, I went just, like, east of Sutopolis City, and you can dive there, and there's a bunch of seaweed, and I haven't even shown seaweed off yet, but it's basically like tall grass, but underwater. And what are all these dots? Oh my god, it is dots. Let me just, good thing I know Braille. Let me just rub my hand across my flat, screen right now. Oh man. And it says, go up here, everybody. I hope you could all read that as well. But it's kind of weird. Why did the game designers decide to put Braille in this game? I really don't get it, but here we are in the sealed chamber with very happy surfing music. Okay, maybe not quite as happy as I thought it was. And oh my gosh, there's so much Braille all around here. Three, that's my favorite. That's actually not what that says. I have no idea what these individual tiles say, but if you read them all, if you somehow know visual Braille for whatever reason, all of these tiles, if you read them in order, will say, in this cave we have lived. We owe all to the Pokemon, but we sealed the Pokemon away. We feared it. Those with courage, those with hope. Open a door. An eternal Pokemon awaits. And literally nobody on the planet has any idea what that means. I don't even think the writers know what that means. People, speculate that it has something to do with a legendary Pokemon in the next game, Regigigas, or however the gosh darn heck you pronounce it, because there are 3 legendary Pokemon that we're about to unlock, and only one there, and it refers to it as an it in the speech. But anyway, if you look at this, you will see that you have to use the move Dig here, I believe, and to do all this, you're going to have Wailord in the front of your party and Relicanth in the back, and go ahead and use the move Dig, and let's see what happens. I'm doing it wrong, apparently. No, I'm not. I thought I was gonna return to underwater accidentally, but no. If you use dig there with all these conditions set, there will be a giant hole in the wall, and everything is even more cryptic now because there's a bunch of instructions over here, and what do we have to do here? Sounded as if a door opened somewhere far away. Whoa, what could possibly be going on? But yeah, if you read this stone with Wailord in the front of your party and Relicanth in the back, and it's actually the opposite for Ruby and Sapphire, so throw that Relicanth out front, throw the chin in the back if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, but if you're playing Emerald, Wailord in the front, Relicanth in the back, and doors will open far away. So what do you say that we go ahead and go check those doors out? Alright, and if you guys remember from earlier in the series, when we came and explored the desert here, we found that there was a strange rock formation down towards the south. This wasn't open before, but this giant mound surrounded by 6 smaller rocks now has a cave in it, so let's go ahead and go inside and see what there is. A giant empty room, oh my gosh, and yay, more Braille. Let me just rub my hand across my very flat screen once again, and I have exactly an idea of what to do now. But yeah, this was stupid cryptic. I mean, how is anybody expected to figure this out, man? Either way, an Emerald, what you're supposed to do is 2 steps to the left and 2 steps down, I believe, and go ahead and use Rock Smash. So Blue is putting in the work once again, and being a valuable member of the team, and that will open up this door just as it did before, and look at what we have inside. It's a giant pile of gold! Oh, or, you know, it's just a legendary Pokemon. Man, I wanted a bunch of money, but this is Regirock, the first legendary Pokemon that we can catch in Pokemon Emerald. And oh my god, I'm super excited about this. I love Regirock. I love all the Pokemon that we're going to be catching fairly soon, actually. And no, I'm not going to be using any of these guys on my team. I don't really want to use any legendaries on this playthrough, but I am going to be catching them because who doesn't want to see the legendary Pokemon of the Hoenn region caught? Now, this thing is stupid defensive, ridiculously defensive. It's got base 200 defense. I think like only 1 or 2 Pokemon might have defense that's higher than this, and it has a lot of HP to back that up as well. Now, it's genderless, so we can't attract it or anything, but we can do 2 Thunderbolts. Looks like it's going to put it at like exactly red health. So, yeah, there we go. Awesome. But this thing also has a really, really respectable attack stat. I was going to say really, really high, but I suppose that would be a bit of an exaggeration. And it's going to use mainly like physical attacks on you because, of course, it is a pure rock type. It has Rock Throw, Super Power, Zap Cannon, and Ancient Power, I believe. So look out for all that. Either way, we have ourselves 40 Ultra Balls, and well, we've got ourselves a Master Ball, but please, please don't waste your Master Ball on this thing. Let's see how much... How well is a Pokeball going to do against this thing? Can we catch the legendary Pokemon Regirock in our first Pokeball? No, he's not going to humor our joke whatsoever. But, yeah, as with all legendary Pokemon, as with all Pokemon in general, I suppose, what you want to do is get them down to red health, inflict them with a status condition such as paralysis or sleep. In fact, only those 2 affected, I think. And, just go from there, I guess. But yeah, we've got ourselves 40 Ultra Balls, so we're sitting down and preparing for the long haul. And man, I have the worst luck usually with catching legendary Pokemon. It takes me hours and hours and hours of just chucking Ultra Balls at them. And then it's like the one time you do get off a Pokeball and you throw like a Pokeball or a Great Ball or something, like a Nest Ball or something stupid just as a joke. That's what ends up working, not the Ultra Balls. So it's like the Ultra Balls are just a scam in the game, man. They're just put in there. They're totally rigged to make you waste money or something. And oh, whoa, guys, we made 1 shake on that one. Oh my god. Regirock, keep on looking at us with your 7 dice eye. Oh man. You can't even roll that high on a die, man. You are cheating entirely. But yeah, there isn't too much more. Actually, I wonder if a quick attack from this much health would kill this thing. I'm not going to risk it, because always towards the end of the bar, it seems like the health goes down a little bit faster. Maybe that's just me hallucinating things, but let's just go ahead and keep on using Ultra Balls. How many have we used so far? Like 5 or something like that? And, yeah, obviously I'm not going to show the entire attempt of me just chucking balls at this thing, because chucking balls is not the most entertaining thing in the world, but, wait, Regirock, do you want to stay in luxury? Do you want a luxurious lifestyle? Call now at 1-800... Or not, okay, you could just hang up on me, man. That's rude of you, and it's actually really good when he starts using Superpower because that lowers his stats. attack and defense and everything that's pretty much everything that's important that's going to make this battle a little bit more difficult on you. Now, let's go out there with our physical tank because Ashley is going to be able to take anything that this guy wants to throw at us. So, we can start throwing stuff at him, including Ultra Balls. Hooray! Nope. Nope. Ooh. Nope. Oh, nope. No way, Jose. Ain't happening. Don't think so. Oh, 3 shakes, come on, man, no! What a tease. Nope. Nah. No. Nope. You thought you had me. Nuh-uh, no way, no how, never happened, and not here. Go. Timer ball, something different for once. Can we do it? Oh, 3. Oh my god, we got it with the timer ball. Yes, that took like 30 turns or something like that. So, the timer ball, ladies and gentlemen, actually proves itself to be useful and awesome. We got the first legendary Pokemon in this game, Regirock, the Rock Peak Pokemon, whose footprint looks like a beetle. Okay. This is a Pokemon that's made entirely of rocks and boulders. The parts of its body chip off in battle. Regirock repairs itself by adding new rocks, and I think the rocks composing its body are supposedly from all over the world, which is really, really cool. And these Pokemon, mysterious as they are like... I don't know, I really like them. I really like the upcoming Pokemon. I really like this one. I really like the design. I don't know, it's just super mysterious and super ominous and stuff like that. And what the heck are we going to name this thing? Oh, God. That's it, we're done, we got it, the boat. Oh yeah, best nickname ever. Get it? Don't rock the boat. Oh my god, I'm the funniest fan in the world. Hey, don't blame me, it's like 1:30 in the morning and I slept like 4 hours last night, okay? Anyway, that does it for Regirock, and that does it for the very first Pokemon, or legendary Pokemon that we can catch in the Hoenn region. In the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, we are going to be going after another one. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys then. I hope you enjoyed catching Regirock the legend, and we will catch another legendary golem next time. For those of you who know who they are, go ahead and leave which one you want me to catch in the comments below, and I will see to it that the most popular one gets caught next. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys then.